ahead, Sam.
I wonder if we could start with Niger. If you could give us an update on what you're seeing on the ground, and specifically France and some other European countries have started evacuating their people. Is the US seeing anything that would cause you to start that process?
A few things. Number one, our embassy is open today, operating on a normal schedule. We're monitoring the efforts by France and other Europeans to evacuate their citizens. We urge Nigerian authorities to facilitate an orderly, safe evacuation. At this time, we do not have indications of threats to U.S. citizens or facilities, but we are continually reevaluating our posture to ensure the safety of our citizens.
And I wonder if you would have any comment on these statements by Mali and Burkina Faso rejecting the ECOWAS intervention on Niger, and basically there's concern that this is going to spill over into a regional conflict. So where does the US stand on those countries seeming to support the coup makers in Niger?
We support the efforts of ECOWAS and leaders in the region to resolve this situation, to restore the democratic president, the elected president of Niger. We obviously saw the comments by other countries. I think it's inappropriate to make those statements at this point. We're not going to engage in hypotheticals. We don't believe there's any reason to ever get to that ultimate conclusion. We believe that the democratically elected president of Niger ought to be restored to full authority immediately.
Do you see any prospect for that? Is there any progress on reversing the coup?
We continue to work it. The secretary, as I said yesterday, has talked to a number of leaders in the region, has spoke to President Bazoum on a number of occasions. ECOWAS is, of course, involved on the front lines and is continuing to work it diligently. I don't have any updates, but it continues to be our policy to push for his full restoration.
Just one more. I wondered if you foresee, if that is unsuccessful and the status quo remains, do you see U.S. security cooperation with the government in Niger continuing? I know you've spoken to this could have an impact on humanitarian aid and other things, but in terms of the security cooperation, which is a major part of the relationship, is that likely to continue even if they don't reverse course?
Again, I don't want to go into hypotheticals because that is an outcome that we hope is not fulfilled. We hope to see the president restored to leadership of the country. He's the democratically elected president, and all of our work right now is to see him restored. As Secretary Blinken has made clear, however, there are hundreds of millions of dollars in aid from the United States that are at stake. I don't want to talk about what specifically we might do if President Bazoum is not restored to authority, but certainly our aid, our assistance is at stake. But again, I think it's premature to speculate what that might look like at this point.
Follow up on
Yeah.
on Niger on that one. You guys mentioned, in fact, Kirby again this morning, and you believe there's a little window of opportunity, or how you want to call it, I'm not sure, for diplomacy and to restore President Bazoum. On what basis are you saying that? What window is this exactly? Because on the ground, things are not going that way at all.
So there is a window. I would say we make those assessments based on the fact we are continuing to have conversations with President Bazoum. Other leaders in the region are continuing to have conversations with him. We're continuing to have conversations with other leaders in Niger. We've spoken with the former president, and continue to press for the leaders of the security leaders who are attempting to seize power, to press for them to restore President Bazoum to his rightful place as the democratically elected leader of the country. We will pursue that for as long as that possibility remains open. It does remain open today. I wouldn't want to speculate on how long that might remain open, but as long as it is, we'll continue to press that case because we believe that the democratically elected leader who was chosen by the people ought to be the one who leads the country. Yeah. Go ahead, Alex.
Just very, very quickly, we all have seen pictures from the weekend how protesters were waving Russian flags, chanting Putin's name. Is there any involvement from Russia that you have noticed during the past couple of days?
We have not seen any evidence that Russia was behind this coup, but certainly it would not be out of character for Russia or for the Wagner Group to try to take advantage of instability in this country or any other in Africa.